little surprise up here for you, Barry.
When you need help with a wreck,
That's just wonderful.
who you gonna call?
Here's your boys from UTI.
Barry's Apprentices.
Fresh meat?
We're gonna be hustling, that's for sure.
The speed shops in school
This is not rocket science, man. It's just a car.
for GTO 101.
What's he doing, hanging out back there?
And Barry's a tough grader.
1 down, 4 to go.
8600.
How to make a buck. The Barry White way.
Just rip that out of there.
Find a wreck.
That's exactly what we're looking for.
You sleeping underneath there?
Get the right people,
Jen, do something.
What do you want me to do?
Don't work.
the right parts,
Easy, 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 easy.
and go to work.
Bring it on.
Then hope
It's flawless.
someone wants to buy it.
Let your money bring you happiness.
That's how you get from wrecks to riches.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Custom car builder Barry White is on a mission.
It's rough. I think he wants in the high $5,000 range.
He's prowling California junkyards for hidden treasure,
I'd like to see the thing in the high $4,000 range.
and it's not going too well.
I don't know.
Well, Tony, let's see what this beauty looks like.
Hopefully it's not a disappointment.
Also on scrounge duty in private homes are Barry's designer Chris Brown and body man Tony Correa.
There's some body rot right there.
It's not good.
But it's got some rust in it.
There's a little along the seam back here, too.
Yeah, biggest concern right now, what I see so far, what I've seen is the front windshield. I'm going in.
And they're striking out too.
I only have a week to do the body and paint. I think the time frame, I couldn't do it.
Their need is simple. A wreck they can restore in 1 month, transforming it from a forgotten heap into an auction draw. Barry and his team have set themselves a challenge. Restore 10 wrecks in as many months. As each is finished, it goes under the hammer at prestigious auto auctions across America, and hopefully sold for a neat profit. Their next auction's in just 4 weeks, and they don't have a car.
Just a week in body work, minimum.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I'm up in the air on this one.
This is what they're looking for. A GM Pontiac muscle car built to take on Ford's Mustang in the mid-60s.
It was called the Great One. It's certainly one of the cars you think about when you think about muscle cars.
Buyers could choose from 2 models, this basic Le Mans or a high-performance GTO.
It was an option on the Le Mans, a big motor and a kind of medium-sized car. They've always been a pretty popular car.
So popular, GM banked on selling 5,000 of the first GTOs, but ended up moving 32,000. Right now, Barry would be happy with just 1 GTO. His speed shop in Corona, California is humming.
Who said he'd have it done by lunch? What time is it? You're negative 5 minutes.
All right.
He's building hot rods for regular customers, but his 10 auction challenge is soon going to grind to a halt if they can't find the right wreck.
All right, we have any prospects for this GTO other than that we looked at yesterday?
Well, we got that one Le Mans, that primered one that's up in Sun Valley.
Talked to so many people that have told us that
Yeah.
that basically lied. You know, everybody that says they got a good solid car, all it is ready for the junkyard.
Oh, I agree. But, I mean, you don't know until you look at it.
Tony draws the short straw. Problem is, they need a body in reasonable shape Too much rust takes too much time.
So the window still rolls up and down?
It just only goes down. It will go all the way down, but this is
Right, it's right,
right
there.
there.
Got a hole in the floorboard over here. Well, the front floor has got a little bit of rust. A couple little holes in the floorboard, but they're not bad. It's got no more rust than any other old car. It's actually got a little less. The big thing for me is, see, I only have so much time to work on the car. I mean, especially in the body shop part.
I understand.
I do it in a week. This fiberglass, or?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, they're
So-
all fiberglass.
The only thing I see, Jerry, that can concern me, you know, there's a couple little holes in the floorboard, but they're not bad. It's just minor.
Tony may be onto something here.
Yeah, somebody's put some extra screws in there to hold
Well,
it
they got them on backwards.
There's just one small problem. It's a Le Mans model, not a GTO.
You just put the GTO hood on it,
But the owner's doing a good sell on Tony.
then you have a GTO.
Really?
And it's pretty simple to make a GTO out of these. Guys do it all the time, you know.
Tony?
Needs bumpers front and rear because they're rusted through. We got rust in the rear window. Cause yeah, I can stick a key all the way through.
We need this car pretty bad, so let's just not mess around and just get it.
Yeah, exactly. What are we paying for this car?
You guys could have that for $1,000.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Let me think about that for about 25 seconds. I'm gonna walk around this side. Give me 25 seconds. I'm down to 22 now.
Price is right. And with the clock ticking, it's a no-brainer.
It's got some rust issues, but it's a 1971 automobile. Like we were talking back at the shop, we could turn this car into a 70. Doesn't matter what we're doing because they're all super muscle cars.
First hit on the spendometer, a measly $1,000. But back at the speed shop,
I know the headlight assemblies are usually different. They sit in a core support. That might change, but they make a 70 core support.
It's all the same.
not everyone's convinced the Le Mans can be turned into a GTO.
And we can get all the pieces for that car, right, Chris, or not? They don't
I'm
make
still
it?
trying to figure out how to make this thing into a GTO. The front bumper is completely different. The piece around the grille is completely different. For some reason, you guys don't believe me, but I can show you photos of it.
This is not rocket science. There is no rules. We don't have to make it that exact perfect car.
I'm just telling you that there's a
Do they make the
completely-
parts to change it?
Yeah, they do.
Do they make the parts to change it?
Yeah.
I can't
Is that
get those
that's my
parts.
question.
Yeah. So.
Do they make the parts to change it? Do they not have a catalog or what?
Yeah, I was looking through the catalog, but everybody keeps jumping my ass when I'm trying to find parts. So I'm having a hard time finding it.
I can
Sorry.
find it.
My designer gets hung up on things. He gets a little too emotional over everything, as probably been seen many times, but which is good and bad.
Nobody believes me when I'm trying to tell them something because apparently I don't know anything. So.
Here's what's bugging Chris. The GTO nose is completely different from the Le Mans they've just bought.
But the fender is cut all the way back and straight down on the Le Mans, and the valance actually wraps around the front of the car. Where on the GTO, it's cut off at the front, and the fender is actually a little longer. In here,
Chris knows he's the sucker who'll have to solve this.
I wasn't trying to really fight for one nose over the other. I was just trying to make a point that there is a difference, and I just keep getting talked over like there isn't a difference. So I guess that's the way it goes.
Is this front grille issue going to turn into a major problem? No one is hearing Chris's warnings.
That's the way it works. He's not the guy that signs the checks. He's not the guy that's putting up the money. He's not the guy that's selling the car. So bottom line is, if you don't like it, too bad. What a piece of...
Barry has high hopes for this car. He's about to find out if Tony's bought him a lemon.
Order a new front end and new hood. Got a new motor coming. But no, everything looks good. I mean, all the glass is intact, and I'm not unhappy with this purchase. It's cheap. What we're doing is taking a car that was basically discarded as it's not the cool car to have. We now have the technology to make this car what they would have done in 70 had they been able to do what we're doing and make it as high-end and make it a super muscle car and make it as high-end a car as we can.
Got a nice little surprise up here for you, Barry.
Barry's plan has just hit a roadblock.
That's just wonderful.
Rust means time and money. Affected areas have to be cut out and new panels fitted. There's no quick Bondo fixes on a Barry White super muscle car.
Somebody's fiberglass this whole corner.
Now the heat's on Tony. Meanwhile, Chris gets to designing the car he's not even sure they can make.
This car, I think, is going to stand out at auction because it's going to look different than the other GTOs. The color is going to be a bright color that's a little bit different than the other ones. Well, blue and GTOs, you know, they kind of go together. I think the color looks good on them. The pearl and the paint's really going to accent the shape of the car. So I think it's going to look bitchin' with the blue paint on there. GTOs never really had a whole lot of graphics, but I still want to come up with something that's going to be kind of cool on this car.
You know, when we get it stripped, it's going to get worse.
It always gets worse. It doesn't get better. The problem with not paying a lot is that you don't get a lot.
The auction's in 4 weeks, and they have a heck of a job ahead of them. Just in case, Barry has a backup plan.
I love muscle cars, though. 64 Nova's got to be one of my favorite cars. When I was a kid and I saw a Corvette do a burnout in front of me, so ever since then I was a Corvette fan. 67 Mustang Fastback. Chevelles are kind of nice.
My cousin had a GTO that, I mean, he fired that thing up and just the smell of the exhaust and the gasoline was just killer.
Barry's asked the Universal Technical Institute, the local hot rod university, for help.
Absolutely.
And 5 volunteer students are auditioning to work on the GTO and learn from the master.
What kind of stuff do they teach you? I don't know that much about the school.
They teach you everything you need to know besides like auto body stuff and upholstery like that.
So if you have to come up with a bracket to hang a part on a car.
I can do welding, body work. I pretty much basically buy cars, put them together, build a motorcycle, put it together.
Transmissions out.
It's a good deal for everyone. Barry gets extra hands, and the best student will walk away with a permanent job at Barry's Speed Shop.
Nothing pleases me more than going home at night knowing I learned something new that day.
Barry has just one hard and fast rule in his speed shop.
Don't stand around. One thing I cannot stand is somebody standing around. You know,
It's totally understandable.
that's not what we do here, and when there's people are standing around, that means it's costing me money. all we ask you to do is treat this like a job, because ultimately it might be one. Clapped out piece of
Are these guys the hot rod builders of tomorrow? Barry's about to find out.
We're going to be hustling, that's for sure. Definitely come in here and give it our all.
Tony, here's your boys from UTI.
Oh, fresh meat?
Yep, this is a tough school.
I'm Byron. Byron?
Mike.
Mike?
Jason.
Jason?
Tommy.
Tommy?
Jody.
Jody?
Jody.
Who will survive the GTO build?
Here's the body shop.
I got 28 $5 and $10 and $10 all the way. I got 28 $5 and $10
Portland, Oregon. The annual silver auto auction here draws buyers from all over. The right car, the right buyer, and there's money to be made. But for sellers, it's still a game of chance. If the buyers don't show, or you bring the wrong car, you can be left with a big hole in your pocket.
Last call, last chance, roll and go. You know it's more important than this.
Barry White plans to transform this 71 Pontiac Le Mans into a top-of-the-line GTO super muscle car. To pull it off in just 4 weeks, he's brought in some manpower from the local hot rod university. Their first lesson is with Tony, the paint and body guy.
Take this brake booster off. Take the brake assembly off as a unit. Anything you see on this car needs to come off.
They have just a week to strip down the body, fix it, and rebuild it for paint.
As long as it gets done and it looks good and runs well.
The thing I would lack the most in probably paint and body work. That's something I'd like to really learn.
I want to see this car turn into something, you know, something new, something else, something more than anybody else has ever seen.
You just said bolt assembly. It's only 4 bolts.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever had this many tools out of my toolbox at one time.
So far, the students are making all the right moves. But back in the office, Chris's worst fears are confirmed.
Hi, this is Chris at Barry's Speed Shop. I'm calling to find out if you have a 70 GTO Enduro bumper.
He can't find the all-important GTO nose.
You don't? Okay, do you have any leads? I'm having a hard time finding this part.
Barry doesn't want to know about it.
We told him we were bringing a GTO. We got to take a GTO.
Okay.
I mean, we'll make it a GTO, whatever.
I'll get us the parts to make it
I'll get a Buick and make it a GTO at this point.
The body needs to be ready for paint in 2 days, and Tony's counting on the students.
Jason, boy, talk about a young man that's really taken, he wants to cut it out. He wants to do it. It's like whatever you throw at him, it's a challenge, and he's enjoying that challenge. Be real careful with it. Don't set it flat on the ground, because you will pop it. But
Jason and Tom have impressed Tony right off the bat.
We hit it hard and fast, and, you know, we're just tearing it apart like a hurricane.
But not everyone's in Tony's good books.
we have some guys that still stand around looking. Business starts at 9 o'clock. Don't come here at 9:15. We're a little bit behind on the GTO project.
The GTO schedule is tight. Who could blame anyone wanting the occasional break, even though Barry's first rule is ringing in their ears?
Don't stand around. One thing I cannot stand is somebody standing around. All we ask you to do is treat this like a job, because ultimately it might be one.
But it cuts both ways. One of the students, Jody, isn't happy with his end of the deal either.
It's Jody,
Jody.
one of the kids from UTI. I
Could they just...
think he was just talking to Tony.
All right. Okay. And if you didn't want to participate in that, well, we probably shouldn't even have started the whole thing.
Jody can't afford the time off studying, and he's bailing out.
Didn't bother me that he left. He only showed up maybe a day and a half total in a week.
Don't need it, Tony. Don't worry about it.
I'm not.
1 down, 4 to go.
After the first week, fatigue isn't the only problem.
Try and pull together as a team and try and keep that team mentality, but it seems that we've split in half. It's pretty much me and Jason, and then the other two.
Byron and Mike feel their colleagues are elbowing in on their jobs.
Well, you don't need any help with anything? You're just sitting there spraying, that's it?
You want to help me twist this on?
No, that's all right.
Teamwork. I got it.
There's times where others think they're more experienced than the other people. So, you know, you kind of have to take the good with the bad and just work along it and try and swallow your pride in some instances and just let people do what they think they know, so.
Last thing Barry needs is a team rift.
It's all fun and games, but, you know, we want to get stuff done. And some people work harder than others, and some of them don't, so.
Despite their differences, the students have delivered. With 3 weeks to auction, the GTO is ready for paint.
True blue is probably one of the prettiest colors there is. If you like blue, you know, you can't not like this blue.
But GTO, as you can see in the booth right now, that dark of a color, it's pretty darn straight. It's gonna look good.
Chris still hasn't found a GTO bumper, so painting the front end will have to wait. With body work and paint added to the purchase price, so far the GTO has cost $8,500 and taken 150 work hours.
Come on, keep it going. No, keep it that way. Come on, come on. Okay, straight to the wheels. That's perfect. It looks good. Looks good. Keep in mind, you had a week to do it. You know, there was a lot of rust repair. I'm happy.
It's pretty clean.
You guys happy?
Yeah, it's pretty clean.
What you did accomplish in a week?
Works for me.
No sleeping on the grass here. We don't play that game. Okay?
Sounds great.
Go.
All right, Rip Van Winkle, you ready?
All right. Let's get it up in the air and start going. Rip Van Winkle. That's good. I like that.
Remember, there's a job going for the guy who really stands out.
There's a lot to do right now. Hit this. Don't be a sissy. Hit the other side. There you go. It's just got rust.
This stage of the build requires a whole new skill set. And the rivalry between the two teams steps up a notch.
This Jason kind of has the know-how on auto body, so he really stands out in that part. But it's a whole different story now over here. Once we're putting the engine and everything in, we'll see who really excels in this part of it.
It's kind of become like high school, you know. You have certain people that, you know, do their thing, and you have some people that just try to get by.
To the back and up a little bit.
In a nearby workshop, the GTO's engine arrives.
I need to rearrange a few things in here. We haven't got that much going on in here right now. There's only 32 or 33 motors, so we should be able to have this done tomorrow with no problem.
Well, that's good. Glad I came to you when you were slow.
The GTO's engine will be built with a custom 461 blueprint Pontiac block from Butler Performance.
That's pretty.
That is nice.
Barry's trusting engine guru John Beck to build it from a kit.
Hey, John, how we doing?
Hey, Barry, what's going on?
Yeah.
So they've got 30 motors to build right now. And,
and we get in the front of the pack.
Yeah.
No problem. That's because we love you, Barry.
Well, we appreciate it, John. Believe me.
By the end of the week, John will have created a monster, pumping out 475 horsepower.
Say goodbye to the rods. Say goodbye to Becky's fingers.
Ow.
Oh, told you.
The power plant will cost $7,500, bringing the spendometer to $16,000. And when the engine's completed, 180 hours. The original Pontiac was considered a driver's car, but Barry's super muscle version will trump that in spades with 21st century handling.
The original suspension under the car would have been all rubber bushings. It would have been all stamped steel trailing arms and all that kind of stuff. So what we've done is taken out the stock rear end. We're putting back in a 9-inch Ford. So now we've got a total adjustable suspension in the back that we can actually, you know, go around a corner and we can go, you know, we can drag race, we can do whatever we want with it.
But that modern suspension is going nowhere without that elusive GTO front bumper. Overnight, it arrives.
You can pick up some mounting points here. We can mount it.
But celebrations are short-lived.
You know, I don't know how we're gonna make the front end any narrower. No, it's gonna go wider.
We're not gonna make that piece wider.
The bumper isn't right.
Probably almost an inch short.
The problem is, we got a part that's not gonna fit on this car.
It's designed to fit a lightweight race car.
We need a 70 GTO front end.
The bad news reaches Barry.
I don't understand why this thing didn't get handled a long time ago.
With the Portland auction in 2 weeks, the GTO still has a bloody nose. The Portland auto auction is looming.
What's he gonna do? Not giving you 2.5 now.
One of 10 Barry and his team will enter in as many months.
Final call.
Every auction is a chance to flip a wreck and bring home good money. But 2 weeks out, Barry's GTO is looking mighty bare at the front end, and Chris is looking mighty nervous as he tries to find the crucial bumper and grille.
The whole front nose of the car is the issue. I mean, we've got the rear end, we've got the front, you know, all the brakes. We're doing the brake lines. We got the master cylinder booster. I mean, you know, there's a lot of stuff they're doing.
4 students from the Universal Technical Institute are scrambling to finish the GTO on time.
Yeah.
But in the rush, they're leaving a few loose ends.
You were the last one over there last night in my shop. Did you put all the tools up?
Yeah, all I had was the cut drill, and I wrapped up the extension
You
cord.
got a ratchet out there? No, because I found this laying in the middle of my lot.
I apologize, Tony. I thought I put everything back up.
You know, when I told everybody at the beginning, put my tools back, you know, there's a lot of money tied up there. It took me forever to get there.
And I realized that. I apologize, Tony.
Okay.
That's totally my fault.
Great. At least you're man enough to admit it.
With a potential job going to the best student, every mistake counts against them.
What's this, double gun?
We're gonna switch sides of them.
Two of them are trying really hard, and two of them are trying really hard and probably aren't as talented. What happened to your brothers?
It's not my day.
Not your day to watch them?
Nope.
Not mine either.
I take care of myself. That's it.
Yeah, you two guys are doing a hell of a job.
This is turning into the B team versus the A team. Byron and Mike versus Tom and Jason.
Leave the jack under, take the shock out, let the thing down. It's not gonna kill you. You scared of that spring? Didn't even hurt my foot. It's not really under that big a load to hurt you.
Looking like some more stuff needs to be done. That should have been done.
What's he doing, hanging out back there? Yeah. Come here. Are these old bushings or new bushings?
That was I guess they're old ones because it was a new pump. It didn't have any new ones with it.
Okay. If you didn't, let's take them off and paint them. Everything has to look brand new.
I think it's Jason and I building this car pretty much, right? Back to it.
At the end of the week, 3 students must go back to class.
Don't leave laying around. You're gonna trip on and break your neck.
Only one of the guys will get a job in the speed shop and see the GTO through.
I know I'm an ass, but
You can't help it.
I can help it. I can make my life better. I can eliminate somebody. I don't think they're taking this thing serious, some of them. This is real world, real thing. I mean, and they're not taking it serious.
With progress slowing, it's time for a pep talk.
You guys got a minute? I want to talk to you guys for a second. Some of you guys aren't taking this thing serious. First of all, the place is a mess. Somebody's gonna fall down, somebody's gonna hurt themselves. We don't need smart comments. And we are supposed to start at 9 o'clock. Some people don't really care what time they come in and start. I don't think you guys have really worked as a team. This is not rocket science, man. It's just a car. It's not that hard. You know, I just want you guys to treat this like it's a job. If you guys want to do it, let's do it. And anybody who doesn't want to do it, I understand. No hard feelings. It's not a problem.
But there's 2 sides to every story.
Whenever I have questions to ask, I have to go find him. And most of the time he's either busy or I can't get hold of him.
I can appreciate everything Barry said. This needs to be treated like a job. It does. It's not playtime. It's not a little vacation.
I think that maybe some other people were too busy trying to prove how, much talent they have. And unfortunately, when you start doing it, it comes out real quick how much talent you really have.
If someone's going to talk to me like that, of course, I'm not going to be happy about it, and I'm going to say something. So, the part where people smart mouthing and stuff like that, yeah, pretty much none of that was directed towards me.
With patience and time running out, Chris finds another GTO nose. Trouble is, it's up for internet auction.
This auction thing isn't over until the end of the week.
3 days, yes. It's at $200 right now. It hasn't met the reserve yet, which I don't know what that is. But even if it hits reserve, the guy's not going to end the auction because he wants to see how many guys want it.
If we got to pay $1,000 for it, get the front end. If we give him $1,000 today, and he can overnight it tomorrow.
Okay. If I was selling something and it was a part that's really hard to get, I'm going to ride out the auction too. But at this point, we need to just offer him a ridiculous amount of money, or I need to find something here pretty quick in the next hour.
It's going to be a long night.
Hey, Barry, got a motor for you.
Excellent. Looks good. It's bitching, doesn't it? Beautiful job.
Behind schedule, the engine will go in over the weekend.
We've got the engine, trans, headers. All the guys are coming in tomorrow on a Saturday, and we're just going to blast on this car. We're a good 2-3 days behind on it, in my opinion. So the guys are going to come in tomorrow. I'll take them all to breakfast. We'll come in. We'll blow through this thing, and we'll have, by tomorrow night, we'll have made up our 3 days.
Everybody's doing a good job. Keep it up. Just remember, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, so somebody needs to start doing the bottom of that car.
10 days from deadline, the GTO interior is coming together.
We're doing another headliner for Barry White.
To this point, it's cost $27,000 and 300 work hours. But things are looking up. Chris had to pay top dollar, but the GTO finally has a nose.
You got a bumper?
Yeah, Merry
Finally?
Christmas. It's in pretty good shape, too.
Where's the bracketry that holds onto the bumper? We don't have any.
Nope, doesn't look like it. I gotta call that guy and get whatever's left anyway.
Right bumper, but no way to hang it.
Let's get that going. We need, you know.
I'll go call him like I said it was going to. Find out.
That's 2 strikes for Chris on the bumper. There's 1 week to auction. Barry's committed to deliver a Pontiac GTO super muscle car to auction. The Silver Auto Auction in Portland, Oregon is one of a series of auctions Barry's counting on to turn a profit. But his plan for a quick 4-week turnaround from wreck to riches is falling apart.
How can we attach this so that they can get the bodywork going?
Can't.
He's waited 3 weeks for a GTO front end, and it's still not mounted. But he's sending it off to paint anyway, along with the front fenders. And things are about to get tighter. The Hot Rod University students who have beat hard on the GTO for 3 weeks have to finish up and go back to their studies.
So as it goes on, it helps it go over and then it snaps. Don't mess it up.
No pressure or anything.
Oh, Sport, you gotta get it up in there. Yeah, you did it down there. I saved you.
Only one can stay, and it's almost time for Barry to make his choice.
They're trying really hard. I think 2 of them have a lot of talent. I think 2 of them are trying really hard. What we basically want to do.
There's been the odd hissy fit, but these guys have done good. When the GTO goes on the auction floor, they should all be proud. But Barry's got to choose the one who'll stay.
You guys did good. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. Jen, I guess, has some T-shirts.
Shirt C.
That's the official shirt of the car. So those are for you guys to keep, to have, to
Hang it on the wall at home. Thank you very
to remember.
Memory.
I think we're going to end this by go home. Thanks, boys.
And the lucky student who gets to spend more time with Barry? It's Tom Shaw who made the grade.
So you got a job for a while. You're on probation.
I'll take that. That sounds like a plan.
Formality's over. It's a race to the end. The long-awaited nose is mounted and true blue.
Finally.
The GTO has a face and starting to look like the jaw-dropper Barry planned. But it owes him $35,000 and 380 hours.
Okay. This side's pretty good.
Almost every part is brand new, carefully selected to deliver Barry's philosophy.
To make a super muscle car, you gotta use the technology, you know. So that, you know, it's all about the performance of the car and all that. So we got aluminum radiator. It's all the newest technology in the car to make them what they are.
What we've come up with is a paddle shifter that allows people to use their existing steering wheels. We control the tranny with the actuator and the computer, and it allows us to be able to paddle shift and run the car through the gears.
The custom 461 blueprint block promises 475 horsepower at the crank. Barry knows the engine and builder are first class. It's gotta be something simple.
You know, when you go to start it, you want it to start the first time. That's the idea. You know, it's a ground issue or something. But just need to get this thing running. It's time to go.
The auction's just 2 days away. The Portland auction is 48 hours away. Barry's hoping there's a buyer here looking for a true blue GTO. Better still, 2 buyers outbidding each other to send the price north. But as things stand right now, they'll be pushing the GTO to auction. The engine won't fire, and it's got Barry beat.
Try it again. Hang on. Now we're what?
Luckily, Barry's wife, Becky, has been doing some research of her own.
The cap going counterclockwise?
No, clockwise.
Counter.
I hate Pontiacs. Try it off. Okay. It runs. Woohoo! Ready to go.
So many cars, so many ignition systems.
We were under the understanding that the distributor rotated clockwise, like a Chevrolet, like a GM car, which is what it is. But we were sadly mistaken.
Chris has to come up with a paint flourish to catch buyers.
What we want to do is kind of a modern interpretation of the old GTO Judge stripes that it used to do. And those were, you know, 2 or 3 colors in the stripe. And we're doing everything in this kind of semi-gloss black. What we want to do is give it more of a, almost like a tribal kind of tattoo version of that graphic.
That's fine. I like it. Something different.
The last pieces, 4 custom-made, unique cut wheels.
Finally got wheels. Came out way better than I thought they were gonna. They look good. These are one-offs.
Matched with low-profile rubber.
I like to see the tire where you can't see the top of it. Once the car's sitting on the ground, it'll look a lot lower. But no, I'm real happy with everything.
Total cost, $46,000. Build time, 420 hours.
How cool is that thing?
The 71 Pontiac GTO is ready for business.
Looks good. I like it.
It's been a long month for everyone. And for new team member Tom, a year's worth of experience.
They don't teach you everything in school. You found that out.
Real fast. Real fast.
You know, we make mistakes. We all make mistakes. When you make mistakes, you fix them.
Yeah.
You know?
Hopefully learn from them.
I've just made a lot of mistakes. That's why I can solve problems pretty easily, because I've screwed up a lot.
But there's no mistaking this GTO. The frustration, the tension, the hard deadline all disappear when it hits the street.
It looks good, turns a lot of heads, sits right. Engine-wise, the thing's a monster. It makes tons of power.
It's true blue muscle, evoking a bygone era, but in a class of its own.
It's a beautiful motor to look at. The interior came out great. The paint looks pretty darn good. Plus, it's the right color.
Given up for dead in the owner's backyard, the 70 Pontiac Le Mans has been transformed to a GTO of the future, with its soul in the past.
car came out beautiful. The wheels came out great. Made for a really dramatic effect. It goes well with the tribal graphic on the side, and you know, the whole package is cohesive now. It all works together. Looks great.
Chris was right about the GTO grille. It did bite them in the butt, over and over. But who wouldn't want it now?
I've turned around from not being a Pontiac guy to definitely build several more of them if we get the opportunity.
It looks mean, you know, it's a real aggressive looking car, and I think it's going to work out well for us. I'm hoping that it, you know, brings good money at auction, and we'll find out as to what the auction climate is up in Portland, but I think it'll do well.
The Silver Auto Auction in Portland, Oregon is ready to roll. Barry's about to learn who's come, how much money they brought, and who the competition is.
All right, good job. All right, let's go.
It's the right color.
Yeah.
It's orange.
It's orange. It's not done as well as ours, but...
That's two different animals. It's
yeah.
Basically more of a restoration.
Yeah, stock car.
From early reaction, there's a lot of interest in Barry's super muscle version of the GTO.
Beautiful, beautiful car. Paint job is just Jones.
The big wheels and tires, the big motor, a lot of horsepower.
The four-wheel disc brakes, the wheels, the suspension, you know, the motor's unbelievable.
It sits right. It's just a nice, clean car.
This would look very good in our collection.
Are they buyers or tire kickers? Is there money here in Portland today? This restored GTO is the first test.
I got 19, bit of a 20. I got 19, bit of a 20, 20, now 20, got 20, now 21. I got 20, bit of a 21, bit of a 21, bit of a 21, bit of a 21,000, 21,000, 21,000. I've got 20 offered, bit of a $21,000. I got 21, $21,000. And now bit of a 21, bit of a $21,000 GTO time. I got 20, bit of a 21. Put your hands up and buy a great car. I got 20, bit of a 21. I got $20,500.
Not what Barry wants to see. Low bids, and few of them.
I'm at a 1.5, hit over 21.5, over 5, over 21, over 5, over 5, 21.5, bit of a 22, now bit of a 22, now bit of a 22, 21.6.
Down to $100 bids now. Is it the car, or is it the auction?
We're thousands below what this car should be doing. I've got 21.6, 21.7. We're not even close on this car. That's where it should be. Well, I'm just being told right now.
The classic GTO can only make $21,600.
That's the steel part.
Barry's trying to stay confident.
You know, in the past it's worked out okay, and we've, you know, it's come up. But it's a small auction, and hopefully people will want what we have.
Barry wants at least $50,000 for his GTO. And if the money's not here, he'll be taking it home with a deep hole in his pocket.
23, 2.5, 23, 5. Last call. Guys, we gotta be on the
At the silver auction in Portland, Oregon, it's showtime for Barry's GTO.
Gentlemen, this car is absolutely the most beautiful car I have ever laid my old eyeballs on.
It's been a long, eventful road to this moment of truth.
What a piece of...
Barry started with a wreck they picked up for a song. But Barry had big plans to convert this Pontiac Le Mans into a GTO monster.
I'm still trying to figure out how to make this thing into a GTO.
Do they make the parts to change it?
Yeah, they
But
do.
not everyone was
The
convinced.
front bumper is completely different. For some reason, you guys don't believe me.
Impeccable workmanship, absolutely.
Buyers here today don't know what it took to morph a Le Mans into a GTO.
Tony, here's your boys from UTI.
But these students do.
Fresh meat?
They volunteered to learn about cars
Are these old bushings or new bushings?
and got a lesson in life.
Whenever I have questions to ask, I have to go find him. And most of the time he's either busy or I can't get a hold of him.
But they all put in for an experience they'll never forget and a car they can all be proud of.
Stainless powder coated, everything's been done to this car. The spoiler on the back, what an automobile, what an opportunity. Alrighty.
There's a lot invested in this GTO, including Barry's $46,000.
Give me a start. I got 20, 30. I got 20, 30, 30, 30. I got 40, 30, I'm at 40, 40, I'm at 40, 30, 40, 40, now 40. I'm at 30, I'm at 40, 40, hit, I'm at 40, 30, now 40, 40, now 40. I'm at 35, and now 40, now 40, now 40, now 40. Got it, 37 and a half, and now 40. Got 42, 5. I'm at 40.
A great start, hitting the 40s right out of the box.
I'm at 42, 5, hit up at 45, 5, 5, 45. I'm at 42, 5, at 45, 45, 45, 45, 5, 5, 45, 5, 5, 45.
But now they've hit a speed bump.
45, hit it up at 45, 45, 43, 44, 43, 44, and now 44, Ralph. I got 44.
There are only two bidders left, the guy in black and the couple over here.
I've got 45. Hit over to 46,000. Anybody can play. I'm at 45 to $46,000. 45 to 46. Hit over to 46,000. I'm at 46,000. I'm at 46,000. I'm at $46,000. This is automotive.
The bids stall at $45,000,
$46,000.
$5,000 below Barry's reserve.
45 to $46,000. I'm at $46,000. I'm at 46. I'm at $47,000. Ralph.
At last, some action.
Is that a yes? I got 46. I'm at 46.
But the other guy isn't budging.
$47,000. I'm at 46 and $47,000. How are we doing?
The bid's with the couple at $46,000, but Barry's not budging either.
He's got to go to the reserves.
$45 to $46,000. I'm at 45 and 46. Hit a bid up to 46. 45 to $46,000.
It's a stalemate. Barry's convinced the money isn't here today.
46,000. We need a driver for the car. 46,000. He's coming right there. 45 to 46. 45 to 46. We're not quite there, gang. We're within $10,000 of selling you that car, but I gotta be at 50 to sell you that car today. Take a look at that. It takes 55 days.
There's just not a lot of money here. There's not a lot of people that are, willing to buy.
Is that nice or what?
This isn't a real big auction, and I think a lot of people are getting a lot of bargains here. And when it starts bargains, then that's kind of the way everybody wants. They got their top, and they stay right there. That's where they're going, and that's where they're going to stay, I guess.
It's a punch in the stomach for Barry. A lot of people busted their butts on this GTO, but it's not selling today.
Hey, Barry?
Or is it? The couple are considering an offer.
It's up to you guys.
Well, I want that one. I don't want to spend, I know what you want for it, and I don't want to spend that on it, but I do want the car. And I have a number in my head of where I'd want to be in that car, and I know
Where is it?
40.
That's where I actually get the price.
That's where I want to be in.
They're offering Barry cost price, and the big guy isn't going to take it.
Really nice. You get a couple guys in.
I don't think that'd do justice to everybody that put the effort in that they did in the car. So I think we need to kind of leave it the way it stands.
It's a tough business. Barry's made good money at other auctions, but this time he's down 50 grand.
Bottom line is, this one is worth more than that. It's cost more than that to build it, and can't let it go that cheap. I guess I get to drive it for a while.
For now, the GTO is still for sale.